It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side.
This is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of doom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
Now Golden State's starting five. Parks, he's in at shooting guard. Anderson Varejao out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Crawford kicks to Griffin. Kicks it out to Crawford. Here's the 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Crawford's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And the pass to Parks. We're about 1 minute into the first. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Warriors on D. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Here's Green. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Big Red. The feed to Thompson. This one for 3, and that one's good. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Ball passes to Crawford. The dish to Olynyk. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. They get it again. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Crawford kicks to Green. Picked by Griffin. Green against Green. Outside Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Green against Curry. And the wide open shot from Paul. And it's off from 3-point range. So it's the Warriors now. Curry passes to Parks. He dishes it to Varejao. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And now the Clippers on the break. Olynyk can't hit.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Griffin's got his second bucket.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Verajao setting the pick for Curry. Verajao with a screen on Paul. Step back shot. No good from Parks.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Crawford, no one around him. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Curry outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Curry is out there with Big Red, and it's Verajao in at the 5 down low.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Pass to Parks. Wide open look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He finished with 27 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And Beverly kicks to Green. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Crawford drives in. There's the bucket. Good. Crawford's got 5 points so far.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Outside, Green. He feeds it to Olynyk. Beverly with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now here's Iguodala. He kicks it to Barnes from outside the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Warriors lead by 16.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's the screen. The drive by Green. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that one falls for Iguodala. Paul's checked in for Jamal Crawford. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And they double up Paul. Here's Olynyk. And again, no good by the Clippers. Iguodala, the pass to Parks. From about 19 feet, Iguodala gets the bucket. Iguodala's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Warriors, number 1.
Opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Smith. Golden State on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 18. A floater. It's rebounded by Curry.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Passes it to Parks. Over to the left wing. A 3 ball. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Verejao. And it's 9 points for Barnes.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now the pass to Parks. There's the 3. And again, it's Barnes with a 3. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Curry against Paul. The teardrop falls in. Paul's got his first points of the game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
To the middle. Verejao's shot is good.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Paul goes in, and he gets it to go. Paul's got his second bucket.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Clippers trail by 18. Green kicks to Olynyk. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Paul. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. And that does it for the first half of play.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, listen, men. That was a terrific half of basketball. We got a great chance of closing this series out, and that's just what we're going to do. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
Talk about great numbers for Thompson. He has 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Griffin is out there with Olynyk, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Paul against Thompson. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Just 4 to shoot. The shot's good from Griffin.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Tipped away. Here's Varejao. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Varejao's got 6.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Paul dishes to Olynyk. Again, Los Angeles. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Curry.
Move the ball and stick it to
Feeds it to Green. Pass to Parks. Shoots from 12, and he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Thompson against Paul. Here's the 3, and the shot is good. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Green. Rebound by Olynyk. Clippers trail by 15. Here's Crawford. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Good on the shot.
I tell you what, Anderson Varejao is dialed in offensively.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. With his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 10 points for Freak.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Crawford passes to Griffin. Crawford against Curry. Clock at 6. Smith. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Picked by Griffin. And it's Paul penetrating. Lets the 3 fly. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Green.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Griffin. The drive by Paul. Again, the miss by Paul.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Parks. Big Red's got 13 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Beverly sets the screen for Crawford. Paul kicks to Beverly. Dishes it to Griffin. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Chris Paul. Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. Warriors leading by 18. Doubled by Smith. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Barnes, screen on Williams. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And the shot falls short this time.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Johnson goes in. Baseline try, and he drops that one in.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in the washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Barnes, screen on Beverly. There's Green with the three, and he gets it to go. Green's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. And Beverly kicks to Griffin. Green with the block, but they get it back. Here's Beverly. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Patrick Beverly taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. He's checked in for Green, and Paul's subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Big Red's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. Big Red out there with Steph Curry. And it's Verjao in at the 5. And Johnson now top of the key. No luck. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The drive by Green. And the shot is good. Green's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
Paul outside. High arcing shot, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Passes it to Parks. Barnes dishes to Curry. Pass to Green. Kicks to Barnes. And there's the feed to Varejao. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
All up top, guarded by Curry. Paul goes in. That one rolling around and rims out. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Parks, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And that is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Curry passes to Parks. Back to Curry. To the inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Mo Williams.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Big Red. 15 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And he makes the first. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Both free throws good from Parks. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Inside, it's deflected. There's Crawford with the 3. Rebounded by Parks.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Great open look there. Big Red's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
They recover it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Count the bucket. 10 points for Iguodala. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Griffin against Curry. The pass to Parks. To the left side wing. Curry against Griffin. Here's Varejao. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Paul outside. Crawford is screen on Curry. Johnson kicks to Crawford. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Big Red. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Johnson dishes to Griffin. Puts up the baby hook. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Curry passes to Parks. Back to Curry. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Verjao can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Griffin.
That's a walk.
Green with the rebound.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And they do it. They'll move on to round two. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
A ton of his points were coming inside tonight. It really speaks to how aggressive he was in this game. If there was a path to the hoop, he was attacking. Love that kind of mindset in a backcourt or a wing play.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.